So welcome for today's class of mathematics. Today's question is taken from class 9 mathematics. This is chapter lines and angles it is, okay? So chapter 6 it is. So line is what? What is the, let us see, this is the introduction part, okay? Line. A geometrical figure whose both the end points are not fixed. So you all can see the both the end points are not fixed. So and it is denoted by AB and this arrow will come here. Okay, so this is the line. Now let us see what is a line segment. Line segment, it is a part of the line whose both the end points are fixed. So here the end points are fixed. And for line it is not fixed, so the arrows are shown. And for the fixed line segment, for the fixed line, it is like this dotted. Okay, and you are denoting it by AB bar. Okay, so now next let us see the ray. Ray, it is a part of the line whose only one endpoint is fixed. So only one endpoint is fixed, as you all can see in the figure, only one endpoint is fixed. And it is denoted by this, only one arrow will be there over here. Okay. Now let us see the collinear points. Okay, let us moving towards the collinear points. There are three or more points are said to be collinear if they lie on the same line. So you can see there is the same line and it is lying, this is collinear. All these points are lying on the same line. Okay. Now we have next is angle. Now let us see angle. An angle is formed when two rays originate from the same end point. So you all can see the angle is formed when the two rays originate the one same point. See, the point is same for those both the rays. Okay, and it is denoted by angle AOB. AOB angle. Okay. So now let us see types of angles. Okay, we will see types of angles. Acute angle. An angle whose measure is less than 90 degrees is called an acute angle. Okay, so you all need to know what is an acute angle. So what is an acute angle? An angle whose measure is less than 90 degrees is called an acute angle. Okay, you all can see angle AOB x over here, where this x is this x, the value of x will lie between 0 and 90. It should be less than 90, which means, okay. Now moving towards the obtuse angle. Now let us see obtuse angle. An angle whose measure is greater than 90 but less than 180 is called an obtuse angle. So it will be between, this x will be between 90 and 180, as you all can see over here, where 90 is less than x and x is less than 180. So x is between 90 and 180. Now moving towards the right angle. Let us see right angle. An angle whose measure is 90 degrees is called right angle. You all can see the angle should be a 90 degree. Then you can call it as right angle. Now let us see the straight angle. Straight angle, an angle whose measure is 180 is called a straight angle. You all can see there is a straight angle over here where this x will be 180. This measurement of this, if you keep a d over here, it will be 180. Okay, now moving towards the next part. Next is the reflex angle. Okay, let us see reflex angle now. An angle whose measure is greater than 180 but less than 360 is called reflex angle. So here this value of x, it will lie between 180 and 360. Now let us see what is the complementary angles. Complementary angles, the angles whose sum is 90 are called complementary angles. So you can say angle A is 50, angle B is 40. If you add both the angles 50 plus 40, it will give you 90. Okay, so they are known as complementary angles. What about the supplementary angles? Now let us see supplementary angles. Okay, I hope you all can see this clearly. Supplementary angles, two angles whose sum is 180 are called supplementary angles. For example, angle A is 120 and angle B is 60, right? So what will be the sum of angle A plus angle B? If you will add both this 120 plus 60, you will get 180 degree. Okay, so sum of these both should be 180. Now moving towards the adjacent angle. Okay, two angles are adjacent if they have a common vertex, a common arm, and their non-common arms are on different sides of the common arm. Okay, so you can see adjacent angles. These are the adjacent angles. Here, two angles are adjacent, and if the common vertex, there will be a common vertex. Okay, a common arm and the common arm on the different sides. Now the last this ninth one is vertically opposite angles. Okay, let me read it. Vertically opposite angles are formed when two lines intersect each other at a single point. Okay, so as you all can see over here, vertically opposite angles means there are two lines and it is intersecting at one point, that is x. For example, you all can see angle AOC and angle BOD. These angles are intersecting at here. Then angle AOB and angle COD. See, here and here. Next is intersecting lines. This is vertically opposite angles and this is the intersecting lines. So here you all can see these two lines are intersecting each other. And non-intersecting means these are line which is parallel to each other. Okay, the 12th one is, let us see. So these are the linear pair angles. If a ray stands on a line, then the two adjacent angles on either side of the ray form the angle of linear pair. So you can see if it is like this way, this is known as linear pair over here and here. Okay. So let me take axiom 6.1. If a ray stand on a line, then the sum of two adjacent angles so formed is 180. Remember this? So as you all can see, the angle AOC and angle COB, this should be equal to 180. So axiom 6.6 says what? If the sum of two adjacent angles is 180, then the non-common arm of the angles form a line. Okay, so this is only your introduction part which you all have to remember. Certain points you all have to know. Okay, to start with the last chapter, and thanks for watching. I hope you can understand this, and don't forget to like, subscribe my channel, and share with your friends. Press the bell icon for more updates.